Detroit, Michigan. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Gene Junko gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
In now, Jesse Pitts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Weather not much of an issue tonight, a mild 65 degrees here at game time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Nakayama. 1 down. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Connor Pitts, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Booth Bobo. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Rays. The Tigers coming up. No score. Kevin Almanzar will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
At the plate, Hans Felder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Next up for Detroit, Chuck Moore, who currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. This year against right-handed pitching, Moore carries a very respectable hitting line, right at .310.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Felder leads off second with one gone in the inning. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Here's the 1-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So striding forward now, Chris Davis. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. From the stretch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Here's the 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike three. One left for Detroit. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Jeremy Pitts, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First offering on its way. Takes a curveball right on the corner. One out, nobody on. Good curveball, strike two.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting second, right fielder, John Pitts.
Into the box, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swinging a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
2 balls and a strike.
That's
3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carmen Feliciano, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Throw over to first, and the runner back. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now the 2-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Felder has a play, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Manny Morales. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game.
Morales.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
1-2, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping into the box, Chubby Nails. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Morales gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Evan Gattis now standing in.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hard hit ball to short. And it sneaks under his glove. A base hit. Let's see if they send him. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now at the plate, Brian Nakayama. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. And he misses again, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Strike called, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pitts has it in his tracks. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt. And this is going to short hop him at third as it skips down the line. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Sammy Pitts. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Sammy Pitts.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. The 2-0. Finds the zone. Strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9-hole hitters are solid big league play.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield.
If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Ended pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2. Line drive to center field. Nakayama is right there, one down.
Center fielder number 7, Jesse Pitt.
Ready for another chance? Jesse Pitts. He flew out in his last at bat. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Another look to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pitts stands at first with one out. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he'll get back in safely. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath it, so hats off to him on that one.
Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Count remains 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. It remains 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Hans Felder. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hans Felder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it. Pitts makes the play. 1 away. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Striding in once again, Chuck Moore. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, hits. And there's out number 2.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. Is a heater in there for a strike.
1-1.
Two out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. Into the box now, Connor Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Connor Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Squared that one up just a little late. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. Gaddis over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Digging in, Boop Bobo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Hits this one hard the other way. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Missed with a slider. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in, Manny Morales. He reached on a single in his first try.
For the Tigers, third baseman, number 8.
First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Belted high and deep into right center. Pitts going back, still going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, number 23 for him thus far, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Stepping in now, Chubby Nails. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The batter, number 24, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Standing in, Evan Gattis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pitts moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So coming to the plate, Brian Nakayama.
Brian Nakayama.
He's set, and the pitch fouled off. Nakayama, the former Yankee who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. And that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Beyond.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it. Pitts. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in once again, Hans Felder.
Hans Felder.
Has a look, now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a Soul Review tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Jose Quintana, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Jose Quintana.
Stepping in, Jeff Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jeff Pitts.
First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Nakayama patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Striding in, John Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just missed with a breaking ball. One out, nobody on. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. High pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carmen Feliciano.
Next will be the designated hitter, Carmen Feliciano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Quintana into the windup. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Eddie Santiago is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 14, Eddie Santiago.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Chuck Moore.
Designated hitter, Chuck Moore.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pitts is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike two. The 2-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And there's one away. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. Davis waits on the 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. Drilled right back up the middle. Pitts ranges to his left. And that's the second out.
Third baseman, number 8, Manny Morales.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Morales already 2 for 2. We'll look to add on right here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home. It was a fastball that misses. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Next for the Tigers, Chubby nails 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the stretch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Sammy Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. There's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Sava Tavitsi. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Jesse Pitts.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at bat. And he lays off for ball one. This is popped up. Morales on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. High in the air out to center field. Pitts sprinting after it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Brian Nakayama.
Now batting, Brian Nakayama. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back easily. Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Nakayama, a runner at second with one away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. A pause and the 0-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready with the 0-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for Detroit, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Up next for the Rays, Connor Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That time in for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Up next for Tampa Bay, Patrick.
Digging in now, Bobo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. 1-1 to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Felder is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready now, Hans Felder. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Hans Felder.
First pitch on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Felder hits a little over the 270 mark. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Looped out towards short. And one gone.
The batter, designated hitter.
Into the box now, Chuck Moore. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Hits right there. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Number 28 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Into the box now, Manny Morales, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But tack on 1 more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Tigers 6, the Rays nothing. So digging in now, Jeff Pitts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jeff Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Villar. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 31, John Pitts.
Coming to the plate now, John Pitts. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Nakayama giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the plate now is the designated hitter, Carmen Feliciano. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Sammy Pitts. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Quintana sets. 1-0 on its way. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Feliciano stands at second with 2 gone. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Sava Tavitsi, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. VR scoops it up. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 6, the Rays 1. Will Casillas is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Will Casillas.
Digging in, Chubby Nails. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman, Chubby Nails.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is, and it's fouled away. 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Evan Gattis now standing in.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And that one just missed outside. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two to the Tigers catcher.
1-2.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Brian Nakayama, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Nakayama, the runner at first with 2 gone. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts waits on it. And that's the third out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We've played 8 full. Detroit is out in front 6-1. Back here at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park, as we get a shot of nighttime Detroit. Damon Caney comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Damon Caney.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Pitts. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. To his left, nails. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Connor Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-1 the count now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Felder is there. 2 gone. At the plate, Booth Bobo, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tapper up the line. Low roller, and he barehands it. It's late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Detroit took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Quintana earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Kevin Almanzar was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.